ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै। तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधिता भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथिता पुराणेन मध्ये महाभारतम्। अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अहत्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भगवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुवन्ति दिव्यै स्तवैः। वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः। यस्यान्तन्न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। श्रीभगवानुवाच लोकेऽस्मिन् विविधा निष्ठा प्राप्ता मया नघ ज्ञानयुक्तेन साङ्ख्यानां कर्मयोगेन योगिना न कर्मणामनारम्भात् नैष्कर्म्यं पुरुषोऽश्नुते न च सन्न्यस्सनादेव सिद्धिं समधिगच्छति न हि कश्चित् क्षणमपि जातु तिष्ठत्य कर्मकृत् कार्यते ह्यवशः कर्म सर्वः प्रकृतिजैर्गुणैः कर्मेन्द्रियाणि संयम्य कर्मेन्द्रियाणि संयम्य य आस्ते मनसा स्मरन् इन्द्रियार्थान् विमूढात्मा मिथ्याचारस उच्यते यस्त्विन्द्रियाणि मनसा यस्त्विन्द्रियाणि मनसा नियम्यारभतेऽर्जुन कर्मेन्द्रियः कर्मयोगम् सक्तः स विशिष्यते I don't think. No, I think because it's working. I don't know. Light has gone. So which one this socket? Which one? Same socket, no? Where we have used to. No, but I think. So which one is that inverter socket? Try. Inverter socket. I should call. One time. Only because there is something is problem. I think in the light has come. Huh? Light has come. Yeah. So there is problem maybe. No press. Yesterday we have seen, Bhagavan said there are two types of lifestyles. Suppose this is the main sentence is Asmin Loke, in this world, Pura, in the beginning of the creation, Dvividha Nishtha, Maya Prokta. Two type of committed lifestyles was said by me. And what are the name of both of those lifestyle? Sankhyanam, Jnana Yogena Nishtha. For renunciation, there is a lifestyle in the name of the pursuit of Jnana. And yoginam karma yogena nishtha. For householders, one who karma yogi, for that those people in the form of karma yoga, that nishtha Bhagavan has said, I have already told in the beginning. And in second verse, means next verse, Bhagavan has cleared one thing, and he says, Purushaha naishkarmyam na ashnute. Any person cannot gain naishkaryam. The meaning of naishkaryam means a state of mind which is actionlessness. Means naishkarmya, in other word, we can say liberation, moksha. Non-doership is called naishkarmya. Bhagavan says, Purushaha naishkarmyam na ashnuti. Person cannot have that liberation, actionlessness, because of whom merely karmanam anarambhat. If non-performance of karma, if person does, it doesn't mean that person gets moksha. And in second line, Bhagavan has cleared siddhim na sam adhigacchati. Here the meaning of siddhi is again moksha, liberation, cannot gain, cannot be attained by whom? Sannyasana by mere renunciation, by taking a orange cloth, nobody can attain. Sama means siddhi means moksha. That much we have seen. Now, fifth one, Bhagavan says, Nahi kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishtati akarmakrit. Bhagavan says, Kaschit na tishtati. Anyone, kaschit means is any person, na tishtati, cannot remain. And in which manner? Akarmakrit. Without performing a karma, a person cannot remain. And if Bhagavan says, even kshanamapi, even for 1 second, a person cannot remain for without doing any karma. Jatu means ever. So ever, any time, person cannot remain without doing any karma, even for a 1 second. And why? The Bhagavan has given the reason. Sarva avashaha karma karyate. This is the main sentence. Sarva means all people. Avasha, helplessly. Karma karyate. They all people. They do all karma helplessly. But meaning of karyate means they has made to do. This is a being causal. This have they being made to do all karma helplessly. And what's the reason? So Bhagavan has given the reason. Prakrute jehi gune. Because of, this is called Hetu Trutya, because of Prakrute jehi gune. Because of the gunas which are born out of Prakriti, out of Maya, anybody can have to perform all karma helplessly. There is a two word karoti, karyati. Karoti means one does. Karyati means one who asks to do something. It's called karyati. Same way, there is a past passive of karoti is kriyate and karyate is made to do. So this prakrute gunehi helplessly all people perform any karma helpless is made to do. This is the made to do. And who are there? Prakriti jai gunehi. There is a one line. Karan gunaha karye anuvartate. So karan gunaha karye anuvartate. Means what are the characteristics of karana? Always we have seen in karya. If clay is the upadan karana of this pot, then this pot cannot be gold because the karan gunaha karya anuvartati. Same way, this our prakriti. Prakriti means maya. Prakriti, we know it is made up of three guna, sattva, rajas and tamas. And this sattva, rajas and tamas, all gunas never remain same as it is. They keep on changing. Even in fourth chapter, it will come more. But this, we say, Srushti start when this equilibrium of these three guna breaks. When they are in equilibrium position, it is called pralaya state. When they start activate, then sattva rajas tamas, then it's we can say now creation has been started. So sattva rajas tamas guna cannot remain anytime as it is. They keep on changing. This is the nature of Prakriti. Maya Prakriti, and our this body is also made up of same thing, Maya Prakriti. And if body, this Deha is made up out of Maya, then Deha is also full of Sattva Rajas Tamas. And Karyan Gunaha, in this Karya body, in this Karya Sharire, Anuvartate. If this Maya keep on changing, this body also made up of three guna, they also keep on changing. And because of the nature of guna, whether we like it, whether we don't like it, body has to do something. That's why Bhagavan says, Sarva karma karyate. All people perform being karma helplessly. And the reason is prakrute jehi gune. The reason is all are given to guna, which are born out of prakriti. So this is the first sentence, Kashchit na tishtati. Any one person cannot remain without a karma krut, without performing karma, even kshanamatu. So if we say anvaya of this shloka, so it will be like this. Kashchit kshanamapi jhatu akarma krut na tishtati. And reason is sarva means all, including all means all. Even we say these are stationary, they are inert. But even now physics says, even table, pillar, whatever here is, they keep on moving because this electron, proton, neutron, they are out of prakriti. That's why they are keep on changing. Nothing is stationary. Then how can these bodies remain stationary? That's why sarvaha avashaha, helplessly karma karyate. They perform, they made to do action avashak. Reason is prakrute jehi gune. So here I have not seen, somewhere it's there, but I will show, it will come. So Bhagavan is doing the argument and he's just glorifying karma. Here actually Bhagavan is glorifying karma, and Bhagavan's argument is by avoiding action, nobody can have moksha. Even it is next impossible to give up karma. And the reason is we cannot remain without a second doing any karma. And here I have mentioned Kashchit means anyone, Kshanamapi means for a even second, Jatu means ever, Akarma Krut means without performing any action, Natishtati, doesn't remain. Then here I have written, there are karma, 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 but we perform karma at three levels. Kaikam, Vachikam, Manasam. Kaikam means whatever we are performing through this body, gross body. Vachikam, whatever karma we are performing through our speech is called Vachikam. And what are karma we are keep on doing through our mind are called Manas Karma. Generally, people never consider Manas Karma. They say, I am not doing karma, means I am not doing physically. But this always our mind keeps on thinking. So that's why at three level, we are keep on performing karma. So I just mentioned Kaikam karma means whatever we are performing at the body level, physical level. So this all walking, brushing, bathing, whatever, what we are doing are called kaikam. Vachikam means talking, even if parayanam, blabbering, everything is nothing but vachikam. And manasam means thinking is also karma only. So whatever we think, so if we curse anyone through mind, so also we can get papa. People never think like this, but even thinking is also karma. So this all three level, and even deep sleep also, we our breathing are going on because this physical body, our respiration is going on, digestion, circulatory system, everything are going on unknowingly, but still the body works. And at sleep level also, there is a, we can't say our body is motionless. Keep on doing this, all physiological system are keep on going. And even Shastra says in dream also, dream is nothing but our projection of mind. But in dream also we are keep on doing different type of karma. So in dream also we never sit in meditation. So in dream also we are keep on doing karma, and the meaning of karma is equal to chalanatmakam karma. Means karma is the definition is chalanatmakam, never remain stationary. Chalanatmakam. That's why in any state, even walking, dreaming, sleeping, even thinking, everything is karma, karma, karma. That's why Bhagavan says nobody can remain even for a sec in sleep also without doing karma. Unknowingly, but body does karma. This is the meaning. And Bhagavan says why? The reason is Sarva Prakriti Jair Gune. So here I have said, it will come later, but I can show you. So any effect means karya is efficient cause and plus material cause. So here Jagat is the effect, material cause is Prakriti, Maya, and efficient cause is Ishvara. Ishvara is nothing, efficient cause. He doesn't do anything. Simply has given this Chaitanya Tattva, lent Chaitanya Tattva to whole Jagat. But what Prakriti does, it is called Parinami Upadan Karan. Prakriti is called Parinami Upadan Karan. And being Prakriti, Parinami, is all three guna. Sattva, Rajas, and Tamo guna, all are available in whole Jagat, including our body, mind, sense complex. So that's why this Karya Gunaha, Karan Gunaha, Karya Anvartat. This reason, that's why I have written the material cause of whole universe is Maya. And these three guna never remain as it is. Keep on changing. Even this whole galaxy, what we have seen, is also made up of Maya. That's why they never stationary. They keep on moving. It's the fact, or I have heard in Shastra, whole Jagat is nothing but Tandava of Lord Shiva. That Nataraja keep on dancing Tandava of Lord Shiva. This Puja Swamiji said in one time in the class, when Tandava stops, the whole Jagat stops. Because Tandava means Paramatma is moving and moving. That's why that Nataraja is whole hair are just erect. It means is Tandava is going on. Tandava means everything is moving. Tandava stops, Jagat stops. Same way this Maya is dancing and dancing. Maya stops, Jagat stops. That's why without we like or we don't like, we are doing karma. Unknowingly we are doing karma. That's why our physical and subtle body are also made up of Prakriti only. And being made up of Prakriti, our body keep on doing karma. And we are sometimes we doing karma, it's written helplessly. It is not in our hand. It is called karma karyate. The action is being done by whom? Prakritejehi gunehi. These all guna which are born out of prakriti. Prakrutyaha jayate prakrutija. And third, 3 by 3 is prakritejehi gunehi. That's why we cannot remain as it is. That's why Bhagavan has said, outward action is next impossible. We cannot remain without any action. And now Bhagavan says there are a people, they think they would like to show the whole Jagat, I am not doing anything with my karmendriya. Bhagavan says these all people are considered as a mithyachar because nobody can remain without karma. So this in 6th shloka, Bhagavan has said, Karmendriyani Sanyamya ya aste manasa smaran indriyarthan vimudhatma mithyachara sa uchyate. So main is yaha aste, one who sits. And how that person sits, karme indriyani sanyamya. They can keep under control their organs of action. They keep under control and manasasmar, through mind, they are remembering. And what they are remembering? Indriyarthan. They are remembering the object of sense organs. So they are not doing anything through mind, through karmendriya, but they are doing everything through their mind. They are just remembering the object of indriya. Bhagavan says that person is called Buddhatma. The Mudhatma means deluded person, Mithyachara. So that person is called the conduct of false. Achara means conduct, Mithya means which is not correct. So that person is called a person which is given. I have seen there is a Jain cult. We have might have heard the name Jain cult. In Jain also, this all sadhus of Jaina, they give diksha, renunciation, a boy or girl at the age of 7 or 8, tender age. Even in Swaminarayan cult, they give diksha at the age of 7 and 8. These children, they don't know what is samsara. And when they grow up, they would like to do something what the other people does. That's why they say this sannyasi or something has done wrong thing, but why? They have made, without knowing, they have made them sannyasi. That's why, according to Puja Swamiji, they say, first, each and every person know the value of the money, the value of the whole relationship. They know how to earn money, and then only if they would like to take sannyasa. So after observing the personality, only one should give. But in some cults, no, by birth, even from childhood, if they give, then what that people does, mudad, mithyachara. Because they cannot do any openly, then they can do manasasvaran, indriyas. Many sadhus are caught like doing this. The reason is this one. From childhood, they have been. I know one girl, I used to go in Swaminarayan. I know one girl, she's only 8 years old. And she is almost my younger brother's age. So both are doing, used to play together, my brother and that girl. So her aunt became a sadhu. So she says, don't play, start by heart some stotra, start do something. Is she never allowed to play. And after she growing up, she doesn't do it. She doesn't like to do anything by hearting anything. But no father, no mother, compulsory. They have made them as sadhu. Then after some year, they say this lady is not good. She is not following the rules of sadhus. But reason is they should ask what you like. If you like sannyasa, then you should take. Otherwise, they can have good life. No, sansara is good. They have some do something. But the problem is, I think somebody has done purposefully compulsory to make them sadhu. This Bhagavan has told it in this sixth verse. So Bhagavan says here, if we take Anvaya, so Yah Aste means one who sit, Aste means to he sits or one who sits, and how that person sits. Karma Indriyani Sanyami. They close their eyes, everything, and everybody starts thinking, oh, this Baba is Mahan. But Bhagavan says, Manasa, through mind, Indriya Arthan Smaran. But that person is remembering the object of sense. Yeah. And then through whom? Mind. So nobody knows what is going that person's mind. So Bhagavan says, in my opinion, that person is called Mudhat, deluded person. And Mithyacharaha Uchyate. This person is called, is given a wrong conduct. Mithyacharaha sa uchyate. So a person who doesn't know the nature of Atma, if that person sits simply without doing anything, then we can understand that person in confusion. And such person never get moksha. And in this all we have seen, Yaha means a person who aste means sits, karma indriyani sanyamya. So where we control one's own organs of action, manasa indriyarthan smaran, one who remembers sense object through mind. That person is called mithyachara. So I used to tell it is not easy to sit without doing anything, even without using our mind to sit. Simply sitting, it is not that much easy. To sit simply, it needs a mature mind. And here I have written the story of simply sitting person is also told by Pujya Swamiji. He says in South, there are big temples. So in big temples, there are many workers, there are many staff was there. And the custom of the temple is every time in afternoon and evening time, this temple trust used to give food to this all staff. So whatever. And there is a one sadhu. What sadhu does every day? The temple opens at 5 a.m. and it closes up to 12 a.m. Sadhu does nothing. He used to sit in front of Lord, simply sitting, nothing do up to 12 a.m. When mandir close, when temple close, everybody walks out. This sadhu also walks out and he also stand in that line of staff. So he can have some lunch. So he always, this is the custom. For years it was going good. Then trust, this trustee, they have changed. New trust people, new trustees have come. So one trustee was very enthusiastic. So he would like to check where this money are going, how they are spending the money. Then he starts checking. So they say how many people are taking lunch and dinner from our trust or this temple trust. So they saw a list. In that list, he says there is a sadhu. He's also taking lunch, means lunch and dinner both. Then he says, who is this sadhu? Which type of he doing seva or any work? Then why are you giving the lunch? Then say he's a very good sadhu. He's not doing anything. He's just simply sitting. He just seeing at the face of Lord. He's doing nothing. Then the new trustee says, don't give food. You stop lunch to him because he is not doing anything. Sadhu doesn't know my lunch has been stopped. The next day he was standing in the queue for the food. And when his turn has come, then that poor fellow, he says, Swamiji, I cannot give you because our trustee said not to. Then he says, why? Then he explained everything. This trustee, new trustee has come, everything. These rules are changed. Then Sadhu says, I would like to meet your trustee, new trustee. Then that person can say, okay. Then he takes Sadhu to new trustee. Then new trustee says, who are you? Then Sadhu says, I am that Sadhu who is always sitting simply in the front of Bhagavan. Then why should I give you food? The new trustee says. So Sadhu says, can you do one thing? So he says, what we can do? So we just interchange our duty. My duty is to see the face of Lord from 5 to 12 a.m. And your duty is to check everything in temple, all people are doing work properly or not. I will take care of your duty and you do whatever I am doing. So you have to sit in front of Bhagavan for up to 5 a.m., up to 12 a.m. He says, nothing I can do. New trustee says, okay. Sadhu says, you please do. The new trustee, next day, he comes at a 5 o'clock and he sits in the front of Lord. Up to 6, not even 6, 5:30 a.m., he starts saying everything. The behind the Lord, the place is clean or not. The both sides, the places are they have kept clean or not. So at 6 o'clock, he says what to do. To keep on seeing the Bhagavan's face, nothing to do. Then after 6 a.m., let's start doing, see, he just starts moving his head. Where is, what is there? After 7 a.m., he just stands up from his seat and he says, you give up 2 times more food to this sadhu because it is too difficult to sit merely, simply sitting in front of Lord. So that's why to sit simply, it needs some type of maturity, some frame of mind. Otherwise, people cannot sit quietly. If they can sit quietly, then they must be doing something from mind. That's why Bhagavan says, Samudhatma, that person who is remembering all sense object through mind, that person is Mudhatma, is deluded, and is also given to false conduct. So it is better to perform a work and you keep your mind quiet. This is Bhagavan's theory. So from next verse, Bhagavan has introduced Karma Yoga first time in this chapter. So this seventh verse, Bhagavan said, Yahatu Indriyani Manasa Niyamya. So a person who keep control their own senses through his or her mind and कर्मेन्द्रियैः कर्मयोगः asaktaha san arabhate. So one who begins his own arabde, one who starts their own duty and through the organs of action. And what is the condition? Karma yoga. He perform karma yoga, and how they have to perform karma yoga? Asaktaha san, without being attached. If a person starts perform karma yoga, saha vishishyate. That person is far better, far superior than one manasasmara. So if we look at the Anvaya, so it will be like this. So Bhagavan says, Yaha, Arjuna is the Sambodhanam. Tu means whereas. Whenever, whenever comparison comes in Sanskrit, they always use tu. That person was not doing anything with their karmendriya. That person was thinking through mind of sense object. Whereas this person, tu means whereas, this person means here, yaha means a person who, indriyani manasanayamya, one who can keep under control their own sense organ. Here indriyani means sense organs, manasanayamya, having control through mind. So one who is a shamama, who is a damadi, with through mind, and what the person does, karma indriyehi, karma yogam arabhate. That person performs karma yogam through karmendriya, the organs of action. That person is vishishyate. I forgot to write here asaktaha. So asaktaha san karmendriyahi karma yoga. So asaktaha. Asaktaha means being remain unattached is called asaktaha. That person is far better. So here first time this word is being used, karma yoga. That person is more superior, far superior than that person. So a person indriyani manasa sanyamya, one whose control is mind, and karma indriya karma yogam arabte, that person is far superior. But now we have to see, before going to second next verse, what is the meaning of karma? The topic, the chapter, the name of this chapter is also karma yoga. Until now, Bhagavan has not given any definition of karma yoga. So now, before going in next verse, we will see what is really karma yoga. So, for which purpose we are performing karma yoga? The main purpose of performing karma yoga to neutralize our raga dvesha. Karma yoga helps to neutralize our raga dvesha. And in karma yoga, when we say karma, so to whom we can call karma? Because karma are many. Sattvic karma, rajasic karma, tamasic karma. Person can say, I will kill the people, and I say, I am doing karma yoga. So can we consider as a karma yoga? I can snatch out a many, some from some pocket, a pulse, and then I say I have done karma yoga. Can we call this karma yoga? So karma means what? That's why first I have written to whom we call sattvic karma, to whom we call rajasic karma, and to whom we can call as a tamasic karma. So when we say tamasic, first we saw to whom we can call sattvic karma. In sattvic karma, I have written beneficiaries are more in number. And the person who thinks I will give more and I will take less from society. I will have more and more to society, but I never use anything for personal use. Such type of karma are called sattvic karma. Here I have written two things. Before EQ and SQ, I have to explain what is the EQ and SQ. They say there are the Westerners. So this Paschatya, this all Westerners have done analysis. Whose minds are better? Means Indians' minds are better, or these foreigners who are living in West countries, their minds are better. So these scientists have found Indians' minds are more sound than Westerners. Nowadays, they are on and off was in depression, but before, these all Westerner peoples are on and off. They have some problem, mental problem. So they would like to find out why these people are more depressed compared to Indian people. Then they have find out this Indian people. We always say one who is intellectual person, we say that person intellectual quotient is very high. And we always give more respect, some more, honor to one a person who has high IQ. So one, there is a name is called IQ. Then after some time, these people have found, these scientists, means psychologists, they have found if person has high IQ, but still in their own life, these people are highly disturbed. Even many who have high IQ, they have committed suicide. So IQ doesn't work for mental health. So what is the thing which help for IQ, which is more better than IQ? Then say more better than IQ is EQ. EQ means emotional health quotient. This Indian people's emotional quotient is far better than other foreigners. Then they try to find out why the EQ are more sound than other foreigners. Then say these people, Indian people, have SQ. SQ means spiritual quotient because Indians are from childhood, whether we like or whether don't like, but parents say do pranama, then we do pranam. Then say you have to chant some mantra. So knowingly, unknowingly, we have sanskara of Ishvara. And Ishvara is always sitting somewhere in our mind. So the people have find if his one who has SQ is powerful, because of SQ, their EQ is powerful, and IQ, whether they have or they don't have, but without this both, they live a comfortable life. IQ people, they have always disturbed life because they cannot share whatever going in their mind. If their mind is emotional level is not secure, then IQ people are highly disturbed. That's why they say EQ and SQ is very much important in every and each person's life. And how can we increase our EQ and SQ? Then say this Satvika, if people do sattvic karma, then our EQ and SQ are increased. Because in this type of activity, we never think of us. We always think of others. If I do this, that person will be happy. That's why SQ and IQ is increased in sattvic karma. And because if we perform sattvic karma, this sattvic karma increase our inner composure. Our mind is always calm, cool. When we perform sattvic karma with understanding, without understanding, it doesn't work, but with understanding. And if we perform sattvic karma, this sattvic karma gives more punya in one person's life. This is the slot of sattvic karma. Then to whom we can call as a rajasic karma, the Shastra says, one who always think for oneself, their family, they never think of others. So other beneficiaries are very less. One always person is selfish. They only concerned about themselves, their family, their old age, their home, only that circle. They think of that circle, they never think of society. These people, whatever they perform karma, are called Rajasic karma. There is a one person I know, is a well-to-do, is a enough money that person is. I heard, I have not seen, but I have heard that from whom I have heard, that person never tells a lie. So that person says, this another person is very wealthy, that person gets married, that person's son gets married. So priest comes, no, poor Purohit comes for this all rituals. marriage rituals, that person gave 5 rupees for dakshina. Only 5 rupees dakshina. Then he says, why? It's okay, you have done this much, that's why. And they all people are moving with, 1,000, more than 1,000. I don't know what's the rate of their dresses, but they all people are moving with highly dressed, good dress, but they have given only 5 rupees. This is called, they are totally selfish. They never think this fresh life is also dependent on dakshina only. Such people are called the Rajasic people, and that karma is also called Rajasic karma. And by performing such karma, that SQ and EQ progress will be less. We cannot think of their spiritual quotient or emotional quotient. They are never have less inner calmness, less inner composure. They cannot be cool, calm in their mind because they have tried to find out how much, like miser people, they, how can I save my money? This calculation going in mind. And they always have less punya. They cannot incur punya. And what is the meaning of tamasic karma? The Shastra says they always think of their happiness, and for their happiness they never think of to harm others people. They can kill the people, they can beat the people. This type of activity are called tamasic activity. And this all sattvic karma we are doing for our happiness. There are people, if they help others, then they are happy. There are people, they earn more money and they keep them with them only. They are more happy. There are people who beat other people, they are happy. They seek happiness, but the actions are different. On that base, in these such people, their SQ and EQ are always down. Before, I think week, I don't know, but I read in here newspaper won't come, but when I read in one newspaper, one person has killed one's own girlfriend. Nowadays there is no marriage, no. So one, I think Shraddha and Aftab, there is one story is going on that one boy named Aftab and the girl's name is Shraddha. I think this person is Muslim and that girl is Hindu. And from 22nd of May, that girl was missing. Both are living in live-in relationship from 2018. Both. And that parents, the girl's parents has stopped to work with this girl because she has started living with this Muslim boy. So after 22nd of May, there is a no clue of that girl, where that girl is. Parent doesn't, they don't know where girl, but this friends of this girl have reported parents, yeah, if we try to call her, she is not picking up the phone. Something is, fishy. Why this is happening? Then that father has complained in police. Then police said, after some time, police had found out that person has killed that girl in 22 pieces. 30, 30, 35 pieces, and just threw away all pieces. So this type of why that person and maybe, yeah, all thing they have kept in freeze, and he looks at her face every day, cut face. How much this gruesome, we even think, but that person has done, and he was happy by doing this karma. Is for tamasic, 100% tamasic, in being happy. And what will happen? That person will definite such activity incur papa, even it all if he is laughing, but must be something he cannot be remain calm. The mind is always in agitation form, and SQ and EQ always down. So in karma yoga, out of these three karma, which karma we can choose as a karma yoga part? So they says only sattvic karma. If I would like to perform, then otherwise say I will kill this girl and I can tell I am performing karma yoga. If somebody says I can take all money I am doing, so in karma yoga, only sattvic karma consider in we can have a part of karma yoga. And which type of karma we can say is helpful to person? It's not moving properly. The Shastra says any householder, Shastra says any householder, they have to perform this 5 Pancha. And who are those sattvic karma? Then this is prescribed by Shastra. This Pancha Mahayagna, they say, is a Pancha Mahayagna. We always think, no, yaga is offering. In our mind, yaga means we are offering something in the fire. Same way, this is the yaga. We are not using any fire, but we are offering our great gratitude. We are offering our respect to elders. We are offering our respect to Shastras. We are offering respect to humanity. And we are shows our gratitude to other beings also. The combination of all five are called Panchamahayaga. And who are these? So the list is Deva Yagnaha, Pitru Yagnaha, Rishi, or some say Rishi Yagnaha, or some say Brahma Yagyaha, Manushya Yagyaha, Bhuta Yagyaha. But the detail of Deva Yagnaha or Pitru Yagyaha, we will see in detail tomorrow. Because only 2 minutes are remaining. I don't like to start this big topic. So this we will see tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Namaha. Hari Om.